Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of our No Man's Sky Endurance Update series. Hope you all are doing well. I'm here just chilling in third person, admiring the base, and trying to decide what we're going to do today. And in our log, we've got a couple of missions here. We've got our primary Awakenings mission. They want us to locate our benefactor, and we need to use the galaxy map. We also have a couple of secondary missions. The Exploration Guide, which I think updates as we hit new planets or hit new galaxies. And then we also have our base computer archives, which we were waiting on last time for, some time to pass before we can get the next archived data. And we just go ahead and pop back into first person here. I don't know about you guys, but I really like the first person view much better. Now, when I walked into the base just before starting recording, I noticed that our biofuel reactor says furnace empty. And I definitely didn't take any carbon or anything out of this the last time, so this must be a real-time calculator. I don't know that calculator is the word I want to use there, but last time we saw this had about 22 hours worth of a charge on it, and now the furnace is listed as empty. So that's kind of interesting. This must run even when you're not logged in. So I think before we do anything, let's go ahead and see if we have any carbon. We've got about 350. Maybe we just go gather up a little bit of carbon, and while we do that, we can talk about what our plans are for today. Okay, so while we gather up some carbon, let's kind of talk about next steps. I think we'll go ahead and talk to our base computer, since that seems to be ready. We can go ahead and get the next archive. Maybe that's something that'll help us out. And then I think what we do after that is we're going to go back to... Yep, there's our radiation protection warning. We're going to go back to the other galaxy, and we're going to try and set up a base on that toxic planet, or the noxious planet, I think it was. And we'll also pick up some missions from the mission agent that was up in the space station. And I think that'll give us a nice little, change of pace for what our normal just kind of push in the main story is. So we'll pick up some missions. We'll see if we can complete them while setting up the base on the toxic or noxious planet. Noxious planet would be the correct term. And after that, we'll kind of see, where life takes us. Look how much carbon we're looking. 823, that feels pretty good. Let's go ahead and talk to our base computer, see what we can find from there. We'll charge up the furnace while we're at it. Because I don't think we can access our storage while the power is down. Let's just give that a shot. Yeah, correct, we cannot. Okay, automated archive recovery in progress. Data recovered, 15%. New data available. Entry number 4925, ? follows. My exosuit has directed me to a crashed starship. Controls react to my touch, and I can only assume it belongs to me. No memory of it. No sense of it before. Additional data available. Construction logs recovered, blueprints reassembled and prepared for download. Base technology data extracted. Downloading plans. Save point plans restored. Okay. So what is a save point? A buildable save point for managing your progress. And that's pretty self-explanatory. Requires metal plating and dihydrogen jelly. Okay. Readable archive retrieval complete, beginning defragmentation of next segment. Yep, that seems to be the pretty standard loop, is once every so often the decryption will complete enough for us to unlock a new blueprint of some kind. So let's go ahead and pop on in to our base.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
go ahead and charge up our furnace here. And now that'll be going for 50 hours. That seems pretty good, Okay. So the save point seems to be a bit different than the save beacon. That's kind of what I was wondering, because I know I had seen this in the research tree. So what is the save beacon? Once activated, beacons provide a permanent navigational waypoint, facilitating repeat visits to specific locations. Allows user to record their progress at any time. I wonder if this is then indicating it's a way for us to leave markers as to where we've been, just to mark exploration progress. That's kind of what seems to make sense here. Interesting. Okay, well, let's go ahead and construct the save point. Okay, we're going to need 2 metal plating. I believe that just requires ferrite dust. Well, I don't think we're gonna have enough. No, we're not. So let's go ahead and gather some. Okay, 201 ferrite dust. Yeah, that should give us enough to make 2 more metal plating. I say we go ahead and drop the save point. Maybe we'll put it right here next to our terminus here. Save point. Oh, and you can pick this up too. Okay. And works exactly as advertised. A restore point has been created. Very cool. Okay. Now that we've done our base computer archives, I'm going to go ahead and tag the exploration guide as our next quest, but I think we need to return to the space station. So let's use our base terminus. We're going to do space stations. I like that this says current versus previous system. That's helpful. So let's go ahead and go to the previous system. Here is our mission agent. High impact raid. Kill 13 creatures. Take a photo on an airless world. Systemic findings to scan minerals. Bold melee. Kill 13 creatures. The client seeks trophies with which to decorate their new base. Due to the vows demanded by their order, they are unable to wield weapons directly. As such, they request the assistance of an armed explorer. The client leaves the method of extermination solely to the discretion of the hunter. Now, I'm not sure what creatures is going to mean. I'm thinking it is literally the fauna on the planets themselves. So let's just go ahead and pick this up. Let's go ahead and grab the tourist study. Now let's go ahead and grab the systemic findings as well. Okay. Now can we see that in our log? Yep, we sure can. The client has requested mineral scans from a specific planet. Consult the galaxy map while in space to locate the survey location. Each planet has its own unique geology. Track how many minerals you've discovered. Okay, so this seems different than just our normal exploration guide. they are looking for something very specific, which would make sense with the word systemic. So we might not be able to complete this one. And honestly, we may not be able to complete the tourist study either. So I'm thinking this is our best bet. Let's go ahead and hop down to our ship and see if we can find our way back to that toxic planet. Hopefully I don't get crushed by a ship on the way. I think last time we were here, our pulse drive? Our pulse engine was running pretty low on fuel, and it requires tritium or pyrite. I believe we can just get that from shooting the asteroids outside, so we need to do that as well. And I guess I need to charge my launch thrusters. I did. Let's go ahead and scan this planet while we're looking right at it. Okay, very cool. Incoming message. Sure, let's do it. Incoming transmission. Source unknown. You are not alone. Please identify yourself. I think we've heard from this person before. I'm going to continue to remain silent. I know you can hear me. Speak. I beg of you. We're going to continue to remain silent. Art imitates life. All I wanted was an answer. It did not need to be this way. Hey man, I don't know who you are. I don't know that I trust you. Coordinates received. Travel to the stranger's coordinates. Well, I feel like I'm about to go in a whole 360 here. Where are these coordinates? Well, it's taking us back towards the noxious planet, which is where we wanted to be. Let's pick up some tritium while we're out here. And I guess we're gonna go investigate these coordinates. I didn't really intend to do the awakenings just yet, but it's lining up with what we wanted to accomplish today. Gold. I like it. Here we have some tritium, so I'm just gonna... It's like a good mix of tritium and gold. I think I'm just gonna shoot up some of these asteroids for a little bit here. And once I've done that, I'm gonna head back over to the planet. And I will bring you guys back in once we've made it there. Okay, so on my way to the planet, I got a notice about a bounty target. So I don't think that this is something that I'm probably gonna be able to do, but I wanted to bring you guys in just so that you can take a look and we'll see if any chaos happens.
Hostile ships approaching.
Looks like it's got a shield. Now, I'm not the best at flying, as we are seeing here, so this is probably not good for me. I'm trying to track it using the arrows that you see, the red arrow in the middle of the screen. Okay, we did break its shield. Okay, it got its shield back up. That was a pretty brutal hit. Okay, our shield is now down. Ooh, man, these controls are a little... They're very squishy. I was gonna say a little, but they're not. They're very squishy. We're gonna try and stay on them here, see if we can finish this up. And there we have it. We got 132,000 units from that. That feels pretty good. But I have absolutely no idea how to charge my shields. And we somehow earned the merchant accomplishment through that. Very cool. Okay, let's see if I can figure out how to charge these shields. I'm gonna hit the X. I'm gonna choose recharge equipment. Yep, our deflector shield. Okay, looks like it takes sodium, which is the same as our personal shield. So we will go ahead and charge that up. Okay. I think we probably could have won that fight a little safer. I really need to get a handle on these flight controls. But hey, that was pretty good for our first fight. Okay, and here we are coming up on the planet where the stranger's coordinates are. Now it's telling us the coordinate data is partially corrupted, so this may not even be the right area. Looks like it's underwater. Maybe we try and land over here? Here we are, back on our favorite planet. Look at that over there. That's absolutely insane. Target aligned as well, so we do need to be heading in this direction. This is our target sweep mode. So it's somewhere over in this general direction. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, let's realign our target sweep. About 170 steps in this direction now. We kind of came up the hill and now we're veering right. That's gotta be what we're after right here. Finalize our signal. Right. Here we are at the unknown signal. Decode the stranger's signal. The signal appears to originate from a distress beacon. There are no signs of life. There is only the static of a broken communicator. Whatever message was once here has been scrambled beyond recovery. All I extract is the pilot's name, Artemis. Whoever they were, they are long gone. The only other uncorrupted data is a set of plans, an upgrade for my mining beam. The advanced mining laser. It replaces the standard mining beam optics with high-grade living glass. That sounds cool. Allowing the beam to be effective against large and/or rare resource deposits. The lens adapts automatically to minute fluctuations in the beam waveform, minimizing scatter and increasing device mining potential. Sounds excellent. It's going to require carbon nanotubes, hermetic seal, and wiring looms. So we're going to need to start by crafting the carbon nanotubes, which I should have enough carbon to do. Let's go ahead and install the upgrade.
Technology installed.
Yep.
Toxic protection falling. Product constructed.
And now we need to craft or purchase the hermetic seal. Okay, we have enough. Let's go ahead and do that.
Constructed.
And now we need to purchase the wiring loom from space station trade terminals, and we're going to need 2 of those. Well, while we're here, let's go ahead and fix up this damaged machinery and see what we can get from it. Should be nanites. I'm gonna guess 31. Almost. More projectile ammunition. I'm assuming that's going to come in handy at some point. And we got about half of our condensed carbon back. Very cool. And a dihydrogen jelly. Won't say no to those. Let's grab up some oxygen while we're here, and I think we go ahead and head back to our ship. Now, I am trying to pay attention as we run throughout here, looking for a good spot to set up base. I am loving the water look here. So did you guys see that? Is that like a falling star or something? That was cool. So I'm thinking that this water spot is going to be an excellent spot to do this at. Maybe over on this shore. Wonder if we can... we probably should have researched that save beacon while we were back at home base. Okay, before we jump in the water, I'm gonna go ahead and recharge the equipment.
Technology recharged.
Let's get back over to the ship. Yeah, that does look like falling stars, or falling meteors of some kind. This planet seems to be full of them. That creature looks massive. Holy cow, look at that. I love the mist. This purplish pink mist that seems to be coming. I think it's coming from these flowers, possibly. Now, is he... Notes always watching. Okay, well, hopefully he's not watching to destroy us, because I'd like to get closer to see what the source of this is. Yeah, it is. It is these flowers. These look amazing. Okay, so before we head off on the journey here to purchase what I believe should be the yes, for the advanced mining laser for the wiring looms, I would like to try and mark this location. It seems really unique, and I think setting up a base here on the shore of this lake is going to be epic. So I know that we didn't research the save beacon from before, which I think might have accomplished this. That looks cool. I think what we'll do instead is we should pop down a base computer here. And I think that will kind of serve in the same vein. But in order to make the base computer, we're going to need chromatic metal. And now let's go ahead and make ourselves a base computer. Searching cartographic archives. Universal Archive search reveals no prior claims on this site. Sonar test confirms site is suitable for construction. Claim? Absolutely. Fantastic. Now what does having a terminus down here, what's the cost of that? Okay, maybe that's something we'll have to set up a little bit later. But at least this marks our spot, if you will, and gives us a compass. So once we purchase the wiring looms, we can fly back to the same spot. Okay, thank you everyone for watching. I am going to call it an episode for today. Our last episode was about 45 minutes long, and that was too long. I'm going to try and cut these episodes down by about half and give you about 15 or 20 minutes per episode. So the next time that we're here, our goal is to get up to the space station, purchase our 2 wiring looms. We'll come back down here and install our upgrade to the mining laser, and then we will work on setting up our base on this planet. Well, like I said, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave it a like, and if you'd like to see more videos from me in the future, just tap the red subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Later!